So I'd like us now also to watch what you know that we do best, which is sports. And I don't have to say anything because the brand honestly does speak for itself. So over to you, let's do some videos.
Very impressive. Stand back while I cast fire.
Kenya, or fightlets, is actually women. People don't believe it. And women in their 60s and 70s. Wow. I didn't believe it until I met my mother-in-law. Seriously. She loved UFC and WWE, so it's actually a fact. And SuperSport launched the WWE the very first time, the Nairobi Fight Night Rumble, that featured Longa and Rukia and various other people, including our very own Kenyan. Do you know his name? Yeah? Wanyonyi. He's actually a pretty good fighter, and boxer. We're very pleased. He's our incoming CEO designate for SuperSport. So it's good to see young people taking center stage in the leadership of MultiChoice. Now, Rendani and his team will be ensuring that we continue to bring you all that slate of content that we've spoken to sports. And by the way, you did not know, we have up to 16 channels dedicated on DSTV, purely bringing you sports from channel 200 all the way to channel 215. And on channel 200, we give you 24-hour sports news. 201, we have focused on football, the best of UCL and EPL. So that's the home of UCL and EPL. We also have the best of UCL games as well on 202, the grandstand. On 203, we have the best of, we have the home of EPL. So we have a campaign that's lined up to run starting the month of March, which is already actually running, as it were. Up to July 2023, we'll have a bespoke show around where PLP and SuperSport will come together to produce a 52-minute episode show where host and guests will unveil to viewers the all-time best African players who have graced the Premier League, and we hope to see faces that we know very well and celebrate our very own African stars. We shall and at least have 3 blank pages because we need to do quite a bit of travel. So just in case those little details hold you back, please make sure that you have taken care of those hygiene factors. And of course, you must be fully vaccinated against COVID. So if you're anti, that will actually be taking place in Lagos and Nigeria. My apologies for that, and this will be communicated in due course. Again, the entry requirements for the Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards is open to everybody in the creative economy for deliberate and intentional climate action. And therefore, there are a couple of things that I'm going to request my colleague, the Head of Corporate Affairs, Filippo Homet, to please join me on stage and speak to you about the things that we are doing around climate action, as well as investing for the future on the technology
that provides affordable and accessible healthcare services to patients across sub-Saharan Africa via the mobile app, website, WhatsApp, and SMS service. So we are all rooting for them. We are rooting for Zuri Health as well. And even as we continue to engage on the MultiChoice Accelerator Program, as well as MTF, and all other initiatives that Nancy spoke to, we are really committed to ensure that we are making our impact within the markets that we operate in, and as well as impacting Africans who have been our strength along our business journey. And next, I would like to call upon our digital.
So let's switch to a bit of conversations around the work that we are doing on digital enablement and innovation on the technology front. And I'll speak first and foremost the work that we're doing with regard to specifically the customer experience innovations, innovating on customer experience, how our customers either come onto the platform, pay for the services, change services, some of themselves with the clearing errors, and we continue to do quite a bit of work on that front. But most exciting, the gaming activities and what we saw during that process where customers were accumulating points, we had 344,000 unique gamers. So I thought you guys would be excited. It's such a big number. 344,000 unique gamers. And we had 362 million points that were earned by users. And they were earned on what we're calling the Soccer Striker game on the app. So making more exciting, combining your viewing experience to your interaction and connection and bonding and gaming experiences. We also thought we were just about launching the World Cup. We saw up to over 1,000 people sign up on the platform. So it's up and running, and I'd encourage you, if you haven't gotten on to start using DSTV via streaming. Then also exciting on the corporate social investment front, huge gap that exists in the creative economy, skill set around script writing, around cinematography, videography, and obviously I may not be the best person I have in the room, the director of MultiChoice Talent Factory, Victoria Goro. Continue to establish and reinforce our commitment to the country and the investment that we do as we celebrate our hoping 28 years of doing business in Kenya.
And of course, I'm the first Kenyan American to be president of the United States.
We were there when Mother Nature stood tall. We have led from start to finish. And we were there when our little princess stole the show.
When I look down at this golden
STV and GoTV have not only brought the world to Kenya, but taken Kenya to the world.
Is a local content pillar, and we continue to grow the investment in that space, and increasingly we are carrying the biggest titles on our Maisha Magic platforms in Kenya today. And as MC Lawton mentioned when he opened, we are indeed very proud to be the biggest investor, but also not just the biggest investor, but also having one of the most highly sought after and viewed and watched TV content, local TV content based on the TV ratings that we are seeing. And we thank the entire creative economy and all the people that work with the stakeholders for making this a reality. Now, top of the stack in local content is the last role. We just launched the crime investigative series, John Alanamo, and we're particularly proud with the content and how it was received in the market, and we hope to be able to do more. Then we also launched a culture-based piece of content based on the